Seems like today I'm looking back. Yeah, maybe tomorrow I'll see further than my little head allows me to.
Alright. Okay, so since everyone decided to do makeup, and be all nice for the videos, I decided to wear my Rocky Horror makeup. And you can't really tell, but I've got purple mascara. But and then this is what I wore. I don't know if you've seen the picture. So happy Tuesday. I'm going to try to explain Rocky Horror, the experience. And if you haven't seen the movie, which it seems like most of you kind of have or have an idea, it's got Tim Curry, Susan Sarandon, and some other random people. Meatloaf is in it as well. And it's about this guy from Transylvania, and that's Tim Curry, and he wears a corset and is bisexual, and it's very like a sexual kind of a movie. And this newly engaged couple stumbles upon his castle, and he has created Rocky, which is his own little basically sex slave. And it's very funny, very out there. It's a musical, and it's a lot of singing and things. And so the experience has a shadow cast. And Jamie, what a shadow cast is a bunch of people that act out the movie while the movie is going on in front of the screen. And so, you have all the different characters in dress and whatnot on the stage, kind of performing the movie as it's happening. And it's just a very different experience. You can dress up like one of the characters, or I didn't have a lot of my stuff with me, so I just kind of dressed up in the sluttiest thing that I own. So I think that is all, and I'm sure Janelle probably thinks my makeup is horrendous, but it's supposed to be kind of like that, and my roommates probably think I'm crazy. So it sounds like we have a lot of Rocky Horror virgins, and what happens in a Rocky Horror experience when there are virgins, those are people that haven't been to an experience before, and they get up on stage and they play games. Some of them is like the guys will do the bra and take it off underneath a shirt like the girls do, and they have a race. Another one is making the best orgasm sounds and whatnot. You get a giant red lipstick V on your forehead when you're a virgin. So, okay, so that's my Rocky Horror stuff. If you have any more questions, let me know. I'd love to take all you guys to one. It'd be so much fun. Let's see. Harry Potter. I spent this weekend watching all of the Harry Potter movies, and Mom and I are planning to go see it at the IMAX. Harry Potter is a weird thing for me because my dad originally got me the books, and I was not interested in it at all. I think 3 were out at the time. 2 or 3, I don't remember. Not very many were out at the time that he got them for me for like a Christmas present. And I started reading the first one because one night I couldn't sleep and I was bored and I didn't have my rest of my books there. And so I was hooked, and I would go to the midnight parties and whatnot. I am technically a Ravenclaw house. I can knit most of the stuff, the house scarves. I'm going to make myself a Ravenclaw house scarf here soon. And I am pretty satisfied with the movies. I understand they can't keep a lot of in there. I know Callie has some problems with just not the books to movies, but like some of the stuff in the last book. It's actually kind of funny, and every time we bring up Harry Potter, she brings it up. And But I thought they did okay. I mean, a lot better, because I'm a person that'll read the book before the movie comes out so that I know what it's about, and most of the time I'm disappointed with the movie. That's okay, because I like books a lot better. But yeah, it's not too bad. They get, as their budget goes up and as the technology advances, they get better and better. So it's kind of cool to see such a world that usually lives inside people's heads actually come to life in a way. There is one problem that I have, is they burnt up the Weasley house, and they need that for the wedding to take place, and then they haven't really talked anything about the fact that Fleur from the Goblet of Fire and Charlie, the Weasley eldest brother, are engaged, and they don't even really talk about the fact that Tonks and Remus got married. So I noticed that when I was watching the movies again. So a lot of the stuff I get confused. Was that in the movie or was that in the book? And so there are some differences. Let's see. Alicia, your videos are not boring at all. I never once thought that. I think you are very interesting, and I love listening to your videos, and I don't mind the long videos. This one's actually going to be pretty long for me at all, and I'm sorry if I offended anybody by the award thing. Jamie, I love your questions. Janelle, I don't have a problem with your long videos. I was just thought it would be kind of funny. So, and as for my singing, like Callie mentioned in the question with if you could have one talent, and mine would be create music, because I cannot play anything except for the piano, and I haven't done that in years, and I've been trying to pick it back up, and I suck. So the fact of me singing the song would have to be, wouldn't have any accompaniment with it. I'm trying to think of a word, acapella. And yeah, I don't think that would sound very good. I've never been a solo kind of singer, like the choir that I'm in right now. You don't have to try out for it, even though I thought about trying out for the other choir. And Alicia, I actually think that's how I first met you, was choir, because I think we were in mixed choir the first year and then select choir the next year. And I want to say that during solo and ensemble we tried to sing a Selena song. I'm not sure about that one, but yeah, so as for singing, I don't think I'm that great to. There is a song that I sang with the piano that is on my channel. It's Fairy Tale by Sarah Bareilles, and you can check that one out if you like it. It's not very good. So something else. Stay-at-home mom. That is the one thing I never thought I would be able to do. I thought it would drive me nuts to be a stay-at-home mom. But I still would like to raise my own children and not do a whole lot of daycare. And so, yeah, I kind of want to be a half and half. I don't think that's really possible. But I would want to have my own career, which is, I don't think I've mentioned this before, but during NaNoWriMo right now, I'm realizing that because of who I am, being I joke about marrying a rich man so I don't have to struggle as an author, but being a published author, like, I don't think I'm that good, but I think maybe if I worked on something I could maybe get published, and I think that would be the perfect kind of job for me, because I got my secludedness where I can sit and write and be in my own world, and then I've got like book tours and stuff and talk to people and things, and I just think that would be like the perfect little job for me, and it's the one that I can kind of be a mom with. So, but at first, when I was first thinking about talking to my kids, I was thinking about maybe like doing more big business and whatnot, and I didn't know how I'd be a mother, but being a mom that's into their kid's life is a big thing with me. I'm just not sure if I would be a constant stay-at-home mom, if that makes any sense. Oh, skincare. I am not the greatest person to ask. I have never had to do skincare, Like all through high school, I had fine skin, like I barely broke out or anything. And then as soon as I moved down to Moscow, I got like zits and things and yucky stuff. So I suck at getting in the habit of washing my face. I have been using this new Clearasil thing, this deep cleanser, and I really love it. I'm not really oily, but I do have like problem areas, and so I usually get stuff that tries to focus on that. I do have it's called the Skin ID, and it's a whatchamacallit, a moisturizer that also cleanses, and so that's kind of what I use underneath. I don't usually use foundation, I usually just use bronzer, and so it just kind of does that. I use just bronzer just to kind of try to even out my face, and then I don't know if a lot of you guys know this, but I only put, usually I'll put mascara on, maybe lip gloss, and eyeliner just on the bottoms, and that's because when I was younger I used to pick and take my eyelashes out. I know it's really gross, and so now they don't grow there anymore, so no one will notice, I'll put like eyeliner just on the bottom. My mom hates it because she says it makes my eyes look smaller, but I'm more embarrassed of not having any eyelashes. So yeah, that's it for me. Jamie, I'll try to make it to your Thanksgiving thing. I think maybe I'll still be in town, and I think that's all. I don't have anything, no questions, so Janelle, I'll see you tomorrow.